So to begin the snake form, we're going to start in this power stance. We're going to have the right foot forwards, we're going to have the left foot back, taking the majority of the weight. Turn the right toes in slightly, and the hands are just going to sit up in front of the body. So from here, we're going to start with the Qigong. So as with all the Qi Awakening forms, we're going to start with 3 breaths. On the 4th breath is when we actually start to move in part of the form. So with the hands out in front of the body, we're going to create this 3-dimensional movement with the breath. We're going to breathe in and turn slightly to the left. And then as we breathe out, we're going to turn back to the right. So the right hand, breathe in, left hand follows, breathe out, right hand, and then the left hand starts slightly after. After we completed the 3 breaths, the 4th breath is when we start the form. So from here, we're going to take the 4th in-breath, roll the right arm up, just like we did with the previous 3. And then on the out-breath, we're going to turn the palm and pass it across the body, making this half circle, and it's going to finish just in front of the dantian. As soon as the right hand passes through the center, the left hand's going to drop, and then the right hand rolls up through the center to strike forwards into the eyes or into the neck. Now we're going to make this whip-like movement with the arm, but it's going to deliver a straight strike down the center line. So from here, if I do it a little bit quicker, we're going to breathe in, roll the hand on the out breath, and then continue the out breath into this whip-like movement into the finger jab. In order to get the power for this strike, we're going to use a wave up through the body. So as the hand comes back in, we're going to lean over and draw the hips back slightly, and this just hollows out the chest for the hand to move up through the center for you to strike forwards. So if I do this from the side, we start in our power stance, we do our 3 breaths of Qigong. Now on the 4th one, you're going to roll up. Out breath is going to bring the hand down. You're going to cover as you turn to the left, and then the waist turns back to the right as the body creates this wave moving forwards. Complete the first section with our finger jab to the front. Now as we hook, we're going to step around. And then you're going to release that right toe, and then it's just going to sit round, and now we're in our power stance facing to the right. As we hook back past the right hand side of the body and take our step, we're going to transfer the weight onto the left leg. So that's going to allow our right toes to release as we cut down across, turning our waist over to the left-hand side and loading the strike on our right arm. So from here, we release the waist and the wave moves up through the body again, and then we strike out with our right hand. Now from here, we're going to make a little lean forwards just as we reach the arm around the back of the neck. So if you imagine that you've thrown this finger strike and you've hit to either the front of the face or to the neck, the hand is then just going to come forwards and we cut the back of the neck, ready to move into our next section. Moving into section 3, we're going to take a step up with our left foot. We're going to place the left toes pointing towards the right toes at a right angle. So we want to set the position so when we turn, we're going to go backwards into the southwest corner. Now, as we take a step up with the left leg, we're going to grab the back of the neck and we're going to pull towards our own armpit. So as we grab to the back of the neck, we take our step up, we pull the hand towards the shoulder, and then as we push the hand out towards that southwest corner, we're going to just release the catch on the feet, and we continue to spin all the way around. Now, this is very much a movement that requires momentum, so it's very hard to place. As long as you have your point to where you need to work to, it's a simple step up and then you just push the hand all the way through. Okay, so from a reverse angle, we've cut to the back of the neck, we step up. Now, as we pull, we're going to push the fingers underneath the armpit, and then as you push the hand out, that momentum is going to take your right step out towards that southwest corner. So in section 3, we have a few different components that we need to have a look at, and they're very quite unconventional movements which make them quite hard to perform, so you need to go fairly slow. So the first movement, as we push through the arm, we're going to strike with the back of the forearm with the thumb pointed down towards the floor. Now, the idea is the hand's going to travel slightly out and then it's going to kick back in, and as you drill your hand forwards, that's where you strike into your palm. We're going to grab to the back of the neck, we're going to pull the hand under, and as you step up, you're going to just strike into the back of your own forearm. So we don't have to do this as part of the form itself, but it does help for you to understand the way in which you're going to use it. So as you pull through, the hand just sits up to guard in front of the face, but you can strike the back of the arm in order for you to just get that movement and help to generate that power as you strike with the back of that forearm. Now from here, we're going to take the hand and cup around the back of the neck again. We open up the right foot and we're going to step through into a parallel stance along this southwest line, and we're going to strike with the forearm. So the wrists are going to cross and the left hand is going to sit on this diagonal line and go slightly across. That way you won't be striking with the fingers, you'll be striking with the outside of the forearm up to the elbow. So as we take a step, we strike and pull with the arm. Now from this position, we're relatively back weighted. Again, we're kind of in this power stance with the front foot turned in. Now we're going to take a step behind with the right leg. So to perform those movements, we're going to grab, we step through and we strike. So the feet are relatively parallel with the front foot slightly turned across the hip. Now from here, what we're going to do, we take a long step behind with the right leg, and this is going to set us for our outside change. So the left hand is going to swing over the top, the right hand is going to swing out from the bottom, but as you spin on your heel and toe, the hand is going to do a little circle and pull back into the chest. So we're not going to swing it round and chop with the back of the arm. The hand is going to come around and we rechamber it in close to the body. Now from here, we're going to release the feet and the hand together along this southwest line. And then what you're going to do, straight palm strike straight towards the front. So we end section 3, again still pointing towards the southwest as we grab hold of the neck, and then when we drop down we turn 45 degrees just to face up along this north-south line. So as we grab, we pull, we're going to bring the left foot forwards at the same time that we kick the right foot back, and then we're going to drop down, and again we're going to strike with the back of this forearm towards the front. So again, striking in the direction we're facing. Now, the center of gravity is going to drop down straight on the spot. So as you grab and pull all the way through, you're going to hit this position and gravity is going to take you down there. Now we're back onto this north-south line. We're going to circle the right hand all the way over and chamber it back in towards our hip. We then take a step forward and strike with the right palm, fingers pointing down towards the floor. Now, as we move into the final part of the form, we're going to set the right toes in as far round as you can get them, and then the hand moves straight over the top of the head. So almost like you're going to throw something up. At the same time, we're going to swing the left leg behind, pivoting on the heel, and then we're going to face straight towards the south. As the hand comes all the way over and you swing your left leg to the back, the right palm is going to continue down with the weight forwards over the right leg. And then as you hit waist level, it's going to rebound and strike up towards the eyes. At the same time, you're just going to shuffle the feet, so you're going to be in back-weighted power stance. So as the hand comes down, it strikes up, you bring your left foot in and just adjust the right foot ever so slightly so it's a lot more comfortable and you're supported underneath your center. So from here, we've only got one more movement to do. We're going to step the right leg back, left foot forwards, and then shoot the left hand from underneath, striking towards the eyes. Now, as you see, I've finished in this reverse power stance. We're now ready to perform the whole sequence again on the other side. So from here, we can roll, 2, 3,